Hello, my friends, and welcome back to English Sunrise. My name is Sarah, and today I want to talk to you about something very important. Some people believe they can learn English while they are sleeping. Maybe you have seen videos online. Maybe an app or a voice says, just play this audio at night, and when you wake up, you will speak English. It sounds wonderful, right? You sleep, you relax, you wake up fluent. No stress, no study, no hard work. But my friends, this idea is not true. Learning a language does not work this way. Today, I will explain why, step by step, in simple English so everyone can understand. Let's begin. Many of us are tired. Life is busy. Work, family, responsibilities, everything takes energy. So, of course, the idea of learning English while sleeping feels like magic. It feels easy. And yes, sleep is very important for learning. Sleep helps your brain remember what you studied during the day. Sleep helps your brain organize information. But sleep is not learning. Let me explain. If sleep alone could teach us, then babies would wake up knowing languages, math, and science just by hearing sounds while sleeping. But that doesn't happen. Babies learn because they are awake. They listen, they watch, they try, they repeat, they make mistakes. Learning takes time and effort. So when someone says, just listen while you sleep and you will learn English, remember this. If it sounds too easy, it is probably not true. Scientists have studied the brain for many years. They asked an important question. Can humans learn new information while they are asleep? The answer is very clear. Real learning needs attention. When you sleep, your brain is resting. You are not focused. You are not paying attention. And without attention, learning cannot happen. Think of attention like a light. When the light is on, you can see clearly. When the light is off, everything is dark. During sleep, that light is off. Yes, some research shows that the brain can make very tiny connections during sleep, like linking a sound to a smell. But this is not language learning. English is not small. English is big. It has thousands of words, grammar rules, pronunciation, stress and rhythm, meaning and culture. You cannot learn all of that while dreaming. Real learning happens when you are awake. Real learning happens when you listen carefully, you repeat words out loud, you write sentences, you speak and make mistakes, you try again. Learning needs effort. And this brings us to an important idea: noticing. What is noticing? Noticing is the moment when your brain says, wait, this is new. This is important. For example, you hear a new word, effort. You stop. You ask, what does this mean? You check the meaning. You repeat it. You try to use it. That moment is noticing. And that is where learning begins. You cannot notice something if you are asleep. Learning is not just hearing sounds. Learning is paying attention to meaning, patterns, and differences. That only happens when you are awake and focused. Now, let me be very clear. Sleep is important, very important. When you study English during the day, your brain creates connections. When you sleep at night, your brain makes those connections stronger. Sleep helps you keep what you learned. But sleep cannot give you new knowledge. Before we finish, I want to give you a small warning. On the internet, many people sell easy promises. They say, buy this audio, play it at night, Learn English fast. They want money, not your success. Real learning is honest. Real learning takes time. Real learning takes practice. And that is okay. So, what does work? Here are some simple steps. 1. Listen to English every day, even 10 minutes. 2. Listen actively, not in the background. 3. Notice new words and phrases. 4. Practice speaking. Do not wait to be perfect. 5. Review old lessons. 6. Sleep well to protect your learning. Sleep supports learning, but it never replaces effort. My friends, do not believe the myth of learning English while sleeping. Believe in yourself. Believe in practice. Believe in progress. You can learn English. You will learn English. One focused minute is better than hours of sleeping with English sounds in the background. Thank you for spending this time with me on English Sunrise. I'm Sarah. Stay motivated, stay focused, keep learning. See you in the next episode.